Hello everyone, welcome back to our next video based on class 12 computer science. In this video we are going to discuss some more questions based on computer science. So we are moving to the next one. Assume air underscore force equal to, they are providing a tuple value there. You can identify it as a tuple by using this parenthesis. So they are providing the parenthesis within the opening and closing. So that means that's a tuple declaration. So which of the following is incorrect? So they are providing four options A, B, C and D. So which option is incorrect one that we need to identify? If you provide air underscore force within square bracket 2, what will happen? They will print the second index location value. They will print the second index location value, 0th location, 1 and 2. So this particular value that will be printed there. And when you try to alter the value within the tuple, within the second index location, equal to 42 means they are trying to alter the value within the second index location value. Is it permitted to alter the value within the tuple? That's not permitted. That means tuple, that's an immutable type. So if you try to alter the value within the tuple, they will definitely provide an error message there. So which one is the correct answer? Option B, that's the correct answer based on this question. We are going to identify the incorrect statement. So here the incorrect statement is B. That's the correct answer for this question. And if you are providing C, option C, what will happen? They will identify the maximum value from the given tuple. And when you are providing len function, what will happen? They will take the number of elements within the tuple. How many elements are there? 3. So that 3 that will be taken there. So the only incorrect statement is B. That's the answer for this question. Then we are moving to the next question. The method that returns the value for the key present in the dictionary, and if the key is not present, then it inserts the key with default value into the dictionary. So which function that we will use for this? So which function that we will use for this particular purpose? So if you provide update, what will happen, or from keys or set default and get function, that's the 4 options that they are providing. Which one is the correct answer that we need to identify? Which answer is correct one for this question? We need to identify the function. So here the correct function is set default. The set default function that we will use for identifying the specific value, or otherwise they will automatically insert it. So set default that we can use for that. Then we are moving to the next one. Then we are moving to the next question. What will be the output of the following? So here they are providing a nested list there. So here the first 0th index, that will be up to this. Then this one is first index location. And based on this 0th index, again this one is 0th index, then this one is 1. Based on the first index, 0th index and 1. So like that they are taking the sub-indexing. So what will happen when you are providing data 1, then 0, then 0? What will happen? So based on 1 means this particular block they are extracting. From that 0th index means 5 and 6 that will be taken. From that 0th index means 5. 5 that will be printed there. 5, that's the correct answer. So like that you need to identify the value based on the index location. Then we are moving to the next one. Assuming B to be a dictionary, what does any of B do? So what will happen when you are providing any function there that we need to identify? So they are providing 4 options. Returns true if any key of the dictionary is true. Returns false if dictionary is empty. Returns true if all the keys of the dictionaries are true. Method any doesn't exist in dictionary. So which one is the correct answer? Returns true if any key of the dictionary is true. This one is the correct answer. Any means if any of the value or any of the key within the dictionary is true, then that will be returned there. So the first one is the correct answer. The rest of the answers are not true. Then we are moving to the next question. Predict the output of the following. So they are providing the file handling process. So they are providing a loop with range 5, that means 0 to 4, that will be the iterated values within the I variable. Then with the open of data.txt, comma w, we are opening the file within the writing mode. Then if I greater than 0. If I greater than 0, that means if any of the value is greater than 0, then they are providing break. Then print of f dot closed. Print of f dot closed. So what will happen when they are providing break statement? What will be printed there? They will print true. When we are using with open function, they will automatically close the file. They will automatically close the file. So f dot closed statement or that attribute that will return true when we are using f dot closed. They will counter check whether the file is closed or not, and the file is already closed. The reason is with open function will automatically close the file, so they will return true there. Then we are moving to the next one. What is the data type of 3? So is that a tuple or integer or any other type? That's the question. So if you are not providing any comma separator, if you are directly providing like this, that's an integer. And if you are providing 3 comma or within off bracket, if you are providing 3 comma, these two statements that will be taken as a tuple. So here that's an integer value. The reason is they didn't provide the comma separator there, so they will automatically take it as an integer type. So this one is integer. Then we are moving to the next question. Assume dict is a dictionary with some key value pairs. What does dict.popItem function do? So within this, you need to identify one thing. They are providing 4 options. Removes an arbitrary key value pair, removes all the key value pairs, removes the key value pairs for the key given as an argument. There is no argument that's accepted within the pop item. So this one is false. Removes all the key value pairs. That's also false. Removes an arbitrary key value pair. That's a certain percentage. That's true. The reason is invalid method. That's also not true. The only option that we can tell it's true is the first option. Then one problem is there. This arbitrary value selection. This arbitrary value selection, that's not possible within the latest versions. That's not permitted within the latest versions. From the ending only they will remove the value. When you are providing the pop items function within the latest versions of Python, they are providing the deletion process from the ending only. That means arbitrary key and value pairs, that's removed only within the all the versions, so that you need to remember. So the correct option that's not provided here, actually within the latest versions they are removing the items from the ending only, that you need to remember here. So from this provided options we can specify like removes an arbitrary key value pairs. That's supported within the older versions only. Within the new versions of Python, they are supporting the removal process from the ending only. The last inserted value that will be removed as a tuple. The key and value pairs that will be extracted as a tuple, that you need to remember there. Then what is the output of the following piece of code? They are providing a string type declaration there. Then list of s dot partition of a, list of s dot partition of a at the rate symbol, not a, at the rate symbol that they are providing there for partition process. And what will happen when you provide it, that we are going to see. Then print of a, what will be the output? Then b is equal to list of s dot split of at the rate symbol comma 3. So they are trying to split based on at the rate symbol as 3 sections. So total 4 sections that will be provided when you are providing split option, that we will counter check it. So here which one is the correct answer that we need to identify. So when you are providing partition, how that's work, that you need to identify. So when you are providing partition function, how that will be work, that we are going to see as the first step. So we are going to execute this particular section within the coding section. So here we are moving to the execution portion. So here you can see the partition function that I provided here. So what will happen? They will partition the data based on the at the rate symbol. So based on the first at the rate symbol. So what will happen? They will iterate it as one by one, and when the at the rate symbol occurred, they will stop the process there. So A at the rate, then the rest of the value together, that will be taken there. But when you are providing split, what will happen? They are splitting the data based on the provided number. So what will be the output here that we are going to see? So here you can see the first section, then at the right symbol, that's partition section, the rest of the portion that's taken as together. Then within the split function, you can see 3, that's the argument that we passed there. So they splitted these sections as total 4 sections. So that means 3 at the right signs, that's they taken. 3 at the right signs, the first section, second one, third one. So like that they splitted the data. So total 4. So if you provide 2, what will happen? If you provide 2 here, what will happen? The first 2 at the right symbols, that will be taken for the splitting process. The rest of the section, that will be taken together. So I will show you how that's worked here. So here you can see C at the right D, that's taken together. So total 2 splitters and rest of the portion that's taken together. But within the partition, what's happened? They partition the data based on the first occurrence. So the first section, then the at the right symbol that's occurred, that's taken as the second value, and the rest of the sections are taken together. So like that they are providing the partition and the split function. So you need to remember these particular functions, how that's used within the system. So here which option is the correct one based on this one? So partition symbol will divide the data based on which concept or how that will be taken there. So here A at the rate, B at the rate. So like that they are taking the value. So which one is the correct one? They are taking the data as 3 sections. Is it? They are taking the data as 3 sections. So A at the rate, then B at the rate, C at the rate, D. That's particular section that will be correct. This one. Then what about the split function? They are splitting the data as 3 sections. 3 at the rate symbols, that will be taken for the partition. So total 4 divisions that will be provided there. So A, B, C, D. So option C, that's the correct answer. Option C, that's the correct answer. So like this, they will split the data and they will partition the content. So partitioning, that's happened based on the first occurrence, and the splitting, that's based on the second argument. So here we passed the second argument as 3. So what happened? They take 3 at the right symbols, and total divisions that they will provide it, there is 4, that you need to remember here. Then we are moving to the next one. The output of the following code. Demo, they are providing a dictionary variable. Then del demo of 1. What will happen? That first dictionary key with 1, that's deleted. Then demo of 1 equal to D. What will happen? They are inserting the new value. Then demo of 2, the second argument, that's deleted. That means second key, that's deleted. Then ln of demo. So what will be the length? Definitely that's 2. Definitely that's 2. So we are going to execute it within the script mod. So this is the original coding, and what we will get as the output that we are going to see. 2, that's the output. The reason is within the first deletion, this key and value, that's deleted. Then demo of 1 of D, what's happened? They again inserted a new value 1D there. So that's inserted within the ending. Then again what will happen? Del demo of 2. So this 2 colon B, that particular key and value, that's deleted. So again the length, that will be 1 and 3. So length, that will be 2. 2 pairs, that's there, 1 and D, and 3 and C, that's already there. So 2 pairs already there. So the length, that will be 2. So the answer is 2. So that's clear now. Then we are moving to the next one. Which of the following statements are true? When you are open a file for reading in R mode, if the file does not exist, an error occurs. Then the second option is when you open a file for writing in W mode, if the file does not exist, a new file is created. Then when you open a file for writing in W mode, if the file exists, the existing file is overwritten with the new file, then all of the mentioned. So which one is true based on this particular statement that we need to identify? Here the correct answer is all of the mentioned. This one is the correct answer, option D, that's the correct answer, all of the mentioned. Then guess the output of the following. So del grades, if you provide del grades, what will happen? They will delete the entire content. It will delete the entire content. So mother del doesn't exist in the dictionary. Del deletes the values in the dictionary, deletes the entire dictionary. Then del deletes the key in the dictionary. So the correct option is del deletes the entire dictionary. When you are providing the del statement directly like this, they will delete the entire statement. The entire dictionary that will be deleted. So that's the correct answer. Option C, that's the correct answer. So these are the questions that we are discussing in this video. Thank you.